guys?
Saturday night was a hit.
Success.
What do you think?
Man, that was fun.
That was
So fun.
honestly, that was probably one of my favorite live shows of all time.
Of your entire
Even
life.
stand up, even like the arenas and shit.
Did I just say all time, man?
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
just saying.
Yeah. Arenas? What arena?
I thought you did like arenas and those like huge like shows, like the festivals.
What arena?
Didn't
You mean the Chuckle Factory in Idaho? What do you mean? I play 200 seat venues. What the f are you talking about?
You're a
I'm not
legend.
Sebastian Maniscalco, dog.
Oh, I was thinking him.
Yeah, that's
My
Sebastian
bad. That's my bad.
Maniscalco.
My bad.
Oh, you mistake. I get that a lot. Yeah, so yeah, Maniscalco. I'm not. You think I'm fluffy, bro?
He's talking about when you do those stacked lineups in those massive theaters. Like,
Oh yeah, like okay, well, no, yeah, they're not. Those are nightmares.
Really?
Those are absolute nightmares. Yeah, this was different. This was the perfect amount. So Saturday night, guys, we played the Ace Theater in L.A. and it was how many seats was it? Do you think
1,600.
1,600 sold out or no?
I think sold out.
Say it again. Fuck
Sold
yeah,
out.
man.
And did we promote it? No. Sold out.
Yeah,
without Bobby's permission.
without me, I didn't even know about it until day of. I really didn't. I had no idea because all week, guys, I've been from 10, 11 at night till 10 in the morning or 6 in the morning, sometimes 7 in the morning. I've been shooting that short film. So every night I've been just sleeping during the. I mean, it's been so hard. So you guys did everything, and I showed up Saturday. We did a rehearsal, and I know that Freaky over here was so nervous.
Very anxious.
Dude,
Leading up.
I was dying. Well, I'll say this. I think that, I'm like terrified of just generally being around people, even like one or two people. So you can imagine the fear of me just walking in front of like a whole theater. But I think we did a VIP experience before the show.
That
for
was,
a whole
I think,
hour,
that was
where we just sat with in our sweatpants with some
20
VIP fans.
25 people.
No, about like 50.
Yeah, 50.
Yeah,
About 50. And that was
25 or 50.
so intimate and so fun that it took the nerves out. So it actually helped a lot for me to like meet everyone.
Well, that was
beforehand.
emotional.
Yeah.
That
wow.
really
I cried
was.
a couple of times because, you walk around going, I'm a piece of shit all the time. That's what I do, at least. In my head, it's like, you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. And then when you hear people go, and you never know really why anyone listens to you. It's like, and when they kind of express the reasons why, it really hit home with me in my heart. Like, oh, they're pieces of shits too. And when you put, a bunch of pieces of shits in a theater, you get a gigantic lump of shit.
Yeah.
It's a magical lump of shit.
It's a magical, glistening lump of shit. So it's like
No longer sleepers, no longer papayas.
yeah,
your
we're just
magical lump
piles of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that was emotional. And then we want to thank we had people not guest starring, but doing cameos.
Surprises.
So we had Sarah Hyland and Rudy doing a cameo. We had
Esther
and Andrew Santino doing a cameo. We had Megan Trainor. Thank you so much. Joshua Peck. Thank you so much for showing up and helping us. They were in the audience and we pulled them up on stage. It was fun.
but like, how, like,
You kissed Megan Trainor.
I did.
Do you
well,
understand that?
that's because Bobby kissed Josh Peck, and I was like, wait a second. So here's how it went down. After Megan saw that you had kissed Josh, she looked at me. She's like, you better kiss me.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Wow.
yeah, say no more.
Yeah.
I'll give you
But Josh
tongue
and I
tickles.
didn't do a tongue kiss.
We did tongue tickles.
I know you
Megan.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
said I was one of the best because
She told me that 2 or 3 times afterwards. But I know.
turns out I'm a great
I go,
kisser.
I'm pretty good myself. My point is,
Come on,
so Josh, I kissed him, and then it was just a great night. I want to do probably more in the future. The suits showed up though.
The suits.
You know what I mean? Wow.
The men.
Analyzing, my reps, analyzing the show. You know what I mean? I think that there are ways to cut costs. And there are ways to.
I'm angry right now.
You are?
Yeah, that's the opposite of my pitch to you guys was let's not have.
We know
my-
there's ways to cut costs. We wouldn't have had a $2,000.
You would like to know
butt
the
remade
percentages of
yours.
what you're giving out
Well,
here.
here's the thing. It's like we could just go on the road and do these like sit down 1 hour podcasts, but it's like they watch us do that every week. Why would we not put on an actual different show for these hardworking, paying,
Well, the $3,000 Bobby butt ceramic statue.
Worth it.
worth it.
I mean, how are you going
Worth
to
it.
travel that?
Oh, the butt will travel.
We'll travel. They our other team figured out we'll get it to Hawaii.
That's how
A
confident. we are.
$3,000
We've already
statue of
discussed
my
how to get
butt
to
is gonna
Hawaii,
go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
UK, Australia.
UK.
Yeah.
We already discussed it.
The
with
butt
them.
is traveling to Australia.
We
and
should
the
do
UK.
Australia.
That was
Yeah.
We should do
50%
Australia.
of our
Then we
pre-pro
should do the
meetings is
UK
how
and Canada.
talking about the butt.
You can't. Where in Canada?
Toronto.
Anywhere.
Yeah, we can pull up. We can pull up Drake for Babita goes to the market
Town.
town.
Okay, that's interesting.
If the butt travels, Bobby will go.
But I would love to go to London. I would love to go to Australia. That'd be nice.
That'd be dope.
That'd
But
be
what
so fun.
can we tell people what it is or no?
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I mean, you could talk about. I mean, you 69 Andrew. That's what it is.
well, he's 69 me.
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah, because his
How do you
dick was on
decide?
my face. I was on the bottom, right?
So-
he climbed up and he started rubbing his dick on my face. You know what I mean? And I thought it was a joke.
and you know what was really sad? What was sad is that Bobby, like the night before, had hurt his nose on set, and he had a really
my
bad bloody nose the day
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So Andrew's like heavy dick was just bruising, like re-bruising it over and over again. So I could see Bobby grimacing each time, like Santino dropped his dick on his face.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, I think it was this one.
There it is, yeah. There we go, on top. And then
Oh, he actually like thrust it in you.
he thrusted it. Yeah, what, dude? It was not, it's assault.
He's cheating. He even put his hand.
It was assault.
And then
That's
Khalyla
Esther giving
hooked
me
up
tongue
with-
tickles as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
We also want to thank Jen Rosenstein and all the people that work behind the scenes taking photos.
Dude,
and-
Andrew Lopez, the opener.
oh my God, that fucking Filipino bastard. I love him.
My mom like couldn't breathe. She spilled wine
so
on her
great.
crotch because of Andrew Lopez.
Yeah, Andrew Lipo. And it's so funny.
It's like we took him from somewhere.
No, but we took him, but
We did steal him. Let's be real.
we stole him from Joe Coy. Right, so we stole, fuck you, Joe. You owe me, right? I stole one of your boys. Okay? But it was so funny because Andrew Lopez
Yeah.
used to work at CAA,
Oh. Mhm.
right? And so Matt was like, what's he doing here? You know what I mean? I go, oh, he's opening a show. And then when he was killing, because Andrew Lopez was what, assistant?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
really?
was like mailroom assistant.
Mailroom assistant.
Yeah.
And then Matt, I could see Matt watching him going, pretty good. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, dude, come on, man. But maybe the suits shouldn't come from now on.
Wait, but I think that adds to the layers of fun. Is that the suits do come to like a shit show that like
It wasn't
that.
a shit show. No,
But no, it was a beautiful shit show.
it's not even a shit
You
show.
said it was a lump of shit, Bobby.
The people are.
Oh, the people. The product is great.
we
The
are.
We're all lumps of shit.
We're
yeah.
all lumps of
but
shit.
the product was, the company that did it.
Real good touring.
And Stella and everybody.
Brent, yeah.
You know, Brent and everybody. They really did a good job of it. But there was a point though when once we came out, Khalyla, and then we sat on the throne. There was a point in my mind. I'm like, I think we could be bombing. We're gonna bomb here.
Really?
Yeah, there was a thought
You
because
thought so?
yeah, because it was before the first game. So basically, essentially, what it
Bobby,
was.
I was getting laughs before that. I don't think you
Did
were.
you not hear us?
No.
I was
getting laughs too when we were out there, right? It's only is how is this gonna play the games in front of a live audience? I can talk and get laughs. I can figure that out, right? But I'm like, when I was sitting there and go, okay, here's the first game is gonna happen, and what's that gonna be like in terms of
Yeah.
their reaction? What can they can see? How is it gonna read?
You guys, this was a test show. That's
Yeah.
basically what this
But it worked,
was.
yeah. It totally worked. But
We didn't know if we were gonna bomb or if it was gonna actually work out, but I think it worked out.
And the first game started so hot. Both your contestants got the answer right in the first guess, and the audience. Went
can we
crazy.
discuss who won the whole thing?
well,
So it was a competition between Khalyla and I obviously won. I'm going to win every one. I'll tell you why. Because I'm.
you know what sucks is that I won every time in rehearsal.
She really did.
because I
She
didn't
beat you
give-
every time. in
Yeah, but I
rehearsal.
didn't
it went
give.
so differently than it.
Yeah, but I didn't give my hand. You know, until you don't give your hand until showtime, baby.
You just had great people. You know, I did have great people on my team.
Oh, shout out
we
to
were-
Manuel. Manuel.
Dude, Manuel, he in that first game, he got 2 of the answers correct after 1 clue.
And his story was amazing.
Oh, I love him. I love him so much.
What was my girl's name? Merritt.
Not Alicia.
Oh yeah, Estella. Oh no. At
I
least
forget. She was a speech pathologist.
She was great.
She was great.
Did I win that round or no? I did.
But I did see
Did I win
her
the run?
kind of peeking a bit.
She did. How do you?
Oh wow! Here we go.
Blindfolded on.
Here
What the
it
fuck are you talking about?
goes. Here it
What the fuck are you talking about?
And I have a couple people who kind of will like corroborate and say there was
Wow,
some,
collusion.
No, that was not.
there was collusion.
She was great,
She was great.
and she doesn't cheat.
You know who didn't cheat?
What?
Manuel.
Yeah, you know who's not a citizen? Manuel. Anyway,
Well, you're a citizen.
What is Velcro?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is Velcro?
yeah, he didn't know what Velcro was. That's a suspect. But what else game? So after that game, it was.
Oh,
I thought the thing that
cup?
bombed the most so it was your stand-up.
Well, it was meant to.
No, but what I loved about it.
I thought I heard laughs. No, I heard laughs.
I didn't.
It was all canned, Gilbert. That was in the
It was
in the
canned
video.
laughs in the video.
Oh,
Yeah, it was that's what I call basically it was.
I heard laughs.
No, it was you put the laughs in. That
No,
was,
I was feeling so good, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, the editor added all of these. I don't hear the extras."
yeah. What I call that little segment is called the piss break. Yeah, I mean, so next time we go, if you guys want to go to the bathroom, this is the right time.
Buy some popcorn.
So basically, essentially, what we put out videos between
sketches.
not sketches,
Sketches.
but games, and so one of the videos that we put out was George doing stand-up comedy, and they put in canned laughter in the video, but that's the only laughter you could hear from 16 other people, and because I looked at the audience, and they were just kind of like almost as like. They, an alien landed, and they're just kind of going, what's going on here? Like curiosity, but also like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can I report a gripe? There's a Reddit user who said, like, "Hey guys, the videos were so funny that you need to put them on YouTube. The Korean drama and the Pringles commercial. You guys need to put those out." So I asked him if he was forgetting one, and he said, "No.
Yeah.
Those two are the funny
Those are two ones. Yeah. Those two were great. So those two were. Oh, so he went to the show.
Yes. And I still got mad at him and argued with him on Reddit, even though he paid money to watch us.
Did you think that was good?
What?
Your stand-up segment?
Oh, it's great.
No. You know what we do next time is you actually do it.
Oh, gladly.
Live.
Gladly.
Yeah, we do it live, right? And I'll bring you up, right? And I'm gonna go legitimately, guys. Do not laugh
Oh my
if it's
God.
not funny. Honestly, if it's funny, laugh.
Gilbert,
But don't do.
I cannot. I can't.
Don't do gift
I feel
gap.
uncomfortable right now.
I have
Yeah.
a sweat mustache just thinking
Yes,
about
I'm
it.
going to tell the audience: do
And-
not,
And
please
guess
be-
what, Bobby?
What?
Since it's a live show, I'm going to have our sound guy add canned laughter to it just to screw you for this.
That would actually be funny.
That would be funny.
If he
oh,
actually-
I want you have a button.
Oh yeah, you,
That's
you,
funny.
You control the button, and when laughter could happen.
Oh, I would do the laughter
No,
during
do not.
setups. I would do the laughter when it's not supposed to
You
be.
guys
funny.
like buses?
And then he does the punchline silent. Oh no, I want crickets.
Yes.
I wanted a cricket
Okay,
noise.
we'll give you a sound. We'll give you a sound effects box.
Yeah, yeah, that would be fucking cool. But that was a failure. I thought the hit though was the Korean drama.
Yeah.
We should put that online immediately.
Wait, should we?
Let's tour it.
Should we
first.
tour it first?
Yeah, let's tour it first.
It's got to be special.
It's a
They got to
gift.
see it live first.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna send you a video later of an audience member perspective of watching it.
Mm-hmm.
It is nuts how much people are
fun.
laughing at it.
Yeah, there was a photo if you saw online of us watching it, and
Stage.
yeah, and Andrew turns to me and he goes, "Who the fuck directed that?" And I go, "Our boy, me." No, Andreas.
Fancy.
But
Fancy
Gilbert wrote that.
Yeah, and the actors,
Yeah.
Dude, were they there?
they were all there.
Yeah.
They were all there.
They were all there.
They killed it.
Yeah.
You were amazing.
I hope you someday do some kind of Asian sketch show and get those people an audition.
Oh, 100%. No, they're not. They're
Absolutely.
hired. What are you talking about? In fact, I want to do. Here's the thing: we should do a series of those.
We should do
Yeah.
a series.
Yeah, we should do a Korean drama series with those guys. We should pay them.
Yeah, 3
And
minutes.
we should be. We'll guest star in it and stuff. Maybe I don't know, but they were that good. I mean, it was so good,
Like I want David So to play Eric Griffin.
dude. So, dude, yeah.
David So?
We'll get a actor to play Santino.
Santino.
Yeah, we'll get a Korean actor to play who else? You know, it'd be funny. A guest star, a Korean actor to play Doc.
Would John Cho do it?
No, how did we find a little weird guy like that? I don't know.
Korean.
Yeah, that's
Can't
hard.
think of one.
But anyway, thank you so much for coming out. It was a success. And any gripes about it?
No, it was fun.
No, I thought that even the things that didn't work as well, like, were still fun.
Bobby was right. The chaos is part of the show.
The fun was, I think the chaos was the fun part of it all.
Yeah.
I have one more gripe. There was afterwards, I was chatting with the suits for like 15 minutes, and then I walked downstairs, and nobody had told me I still had lipstick on.
Oh, I
So
told
the whole
you.
no, right as soon as I was outside, and then like once I came downstairs,
Yeah.
you were like, "Yeah, you have lipstick on," and I was like, "Oh."
From the nose down, you look like the Joker.
I was chatting with the suits.
I mean, that's how much you had on.
That's the most I've ever gotten to chat with suits.
Yeah.
And it was just smeared lipstick all over my mouth. It didn't even hit my lips. It was a whole
It was
bottom half of my
overlined,
face.
like up to his nose.
Oh, and I'm not kidding you. I had a bruise the next day on my cheek. Do you know why?
From what?
Joe Rogan kissed me.
When?
Joe Rogan.
At our show?
another-
Or did you guys go?
Yeah. No.
I have a bruise on my armpit.
Yeah, don't.
Because Joe Rogan kissed me there.
yeah. Joe Rogan. So we went to Christina P's birthday party afterwards, and Segura. First of all, Tom Segura, what a fucking idiot.
Why? Idiot?
Why?
Because I show up there and he goes, "Hey, I want to introduce you to the Asians." So he would like people that work there. He's like, "This is my Asian friend."
Oh
right? And I go,
my God.
I'm not lacking Asian. He's like, no, this is important. He went all throughout the fucking thing. People that were working there, hey, you know my Asian. So I don't know why he does that, but
So
then
funny.
he did that. And then the second thing is, I see Ali Wong, and I want to say hi to her, but then I saw that shadowy figure there. It was Joe, and I thought he was gonna headbutt me, but he came in for a kiss, and I swear to God, I had a bruise right here. He's a really strong kiss, but it was really nice to see Joe. It was nice to see everyone there at the party, but I was only there for a second.
What do you mean armpit kiss?
Yeah.
No, he just came to say hi. That was it.
But he did give you an underhook.
It was more like, I think it was an attempt at a hug.
Yeah.
But then it was really just an underhook. And then
You thought it was like a fireman's carrier.
and then I put him in a clinch, like a Anderson Silva, Rich
Yeah.
Franklin
The
kind
most
of clinch.
awkward hug.
It was like a weird, like, hug. It was a clinch. And we got into a clinch is what happened. But it was.
But he loves us.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he was
he loves
sweet.
us,
He was
yeah.
sweet. Yeah, it was fun.
I love him.
And we had a blast.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. But then me and the losers went to Korean barbecue.
You guys
festival.
left.
Who are
Me and
the-
Santino were so pissed because all of a sudden you were gone.
Incel
and I was like,
nation.
hi, where's Bobby?
Who are the losers?
Well, I have two incel friends that they're not incels, but they're like my types.
One of them is Esther Pavitsky's fiance. He's not an incel.
I know. And Gene Hong. It's not that we're incels. I'm just saying that if Dave King, me, and Gene Hong lived in, you're gonna cut this out?
No. I was just
If we
thinking
lived
those are
in-
the most alpha insults.
And
I've
I know
ever
we're
heard of.
alpha,
Like,
but if we were lived in Dayton, Ohio,
Seriously.
and we were all like working at a lab,
Yeah.
right?
I would
we
go to
be
war with
incel.
all those people. They would.
It's just that we decided that we are going to do showbiz and we're talented. Well, I'm not saying me. I'm just saying, yeah, I have a talent, and we are able to get girls,
Yeah.
but we were all at Agassi Bokchang,
Gopchang.
Gopchang.
Agashi Gopchang.
and just eating food. It was great.
Incel Nation.
Incel
It's a
Nation.
good band name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because Gene, I was like, hey, Gene, do you need a +1 for anything? He says, I don't need a +1. I'm going to die alone, Gilbert.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my thing.
He's so
That's
handsome.
why I love him. He's like one of my best friends. I love him because we have the same
He's the best.
thing of like, we're losers, but winners too. He has more confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. His crew, the people he hangs with, is next level. I don't want to talk about it, but anyway, even David King's next level. You know what I mean? But so thank you for everyone.
Thanks, guys.
So we have a guest coming today. His name is Anwar Faham, and Fahim Anwar. Is he here yet? Brooklyn in USA every day. Has summer got you feeling sweaty?
Certainly has.
That's right, babes. Cool down with Brooklyn and it's 15% off site-wide, summer-wide.
Summer savings event
That's
happening
right.
now.
The deals are hot, but their sheets, towels, and beach essentials are breezy. I really love Brooklyn because Brooklyn is the only sheet. I mean, here's the thing, dude. It's like, why do anything that's not the best? And Brooklyn's the best. I'm telling you guys right now. These deals are hot, and no pun intended.
Oh, thanks.
Today, every Brooklyn product is on sale. We're talking soft sheets, luxurious towels, robes, snuggly silk eye masks, and pillowcases. There's something for everyone.
We're an exclusively Brooklyn household.
That's right.
And I'm telling you guys, our bathroom feels like a spa. Their towels are so good. Their robes are so plush. Our sheets are heavenly. I have a problem with 99.999% of all pillows in existence.
I have a problem with 99.99999999999.
I always, like every pillow I've ever bought in my life, I've always have a complaint about it. The Marlowe pillow.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started.
I'm telling you guys, this is it. I've never been so happy with a pillow in my life. I have zero complaints, and it is one of my biggest joys of 2022 is finding out about the Marlowe.
Marlowe pillow is cooling infused memory foam, baby.
Oh.
So your head is like on cooling infused.
Can I
memory
tell you
foam.
something about it?
Oh, okay.
Can I tell you something about it?
What?
So basically, you can adjust how taut you want the pillow by adjusting the zipper. It's freaking genius.
Close it out.
Don't miss out. Brooklyn's summer saving event is here. Listening after the sale, you can still save. Visit brooklinen.com and use promo code TIGER for $20 off your purchase of $100. That's BROOKLINEN.com, promo code TIGER. And to all our LA listeners, come see and feel the comfort in real life. You can now shop Brooklyn and sheets, towels, and more in the store at Santa Monica.
Stitch Fix. You guys, Stitch Fix is my favorite. Like, I don't like shopping, and what Stitch Fix does is you fill out a quiz, and then they know what you like, and they send you stuff that they know you're gonna like it. You open it, you go, holy crap! How do they know?
Exactly.
And it's because it's the best thing.
And then you just return the ones you don't. It's basically like having your own personal stylist, except the stuff comes right to your door. It's the easiest, most convenient way.
Every piece is handpicked for you and is unique to your size, style, and your budget, making it the best way to discover clothes that make you look and feel the best.
Plus, there's no subscription required. You can try once or set automatic deliveries. There are no hidden fees ever. Sign up for Stitch Fix and get the season's latest pieces for women, men, and kids.
Children.
Sign up today at stitchfix.com/belly to get $20 off your first purchase. That's stitchfix.com/belly to get $20 off your first purchase. Limited time offer. Purchase within 2 days of sign up.
Your style is so like clean cut. It's like everything's just like, you know what I mean? Like standard Midwest, but like a little extra. But I like it.
I'm
Yeah.
lazy. Like fashion is so much brain power. I'm so bad at it. I just want to take that guesswork out. I just want to look good enough to figure out what to wear and be stylish. To be on the bleeding edge of fashion is so time
I
consuming.
want you to be the bleeding edge of fashion.
Please.
Yeah, like raw denim, all these t-shirts. For me, just all right, is it clean? Does it fit well?
Right, but can you step
Wait,
it?
what's your priority? Is it comfort or is it like a clean look?
Fit, comfort, and probably fit and comfort.
For me, comfort is number one. Like I have weird little stimulus kind of issues. Like I can't wear wool. I can't wear certain things. Like tight denim can never be my thing. So comfort is number one. For Bobby, I think look is number one. Or
Number
like
one.
Because raw denim, you would never
What?
That's terrible to wear. Just feeling wise.
No, but what you don't get there, my fucking Eastern friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Please educate.
All right, my Eastern friend. What you don't get is that at first raw denim is stiff, right, and it's like cardboard, right. But once you wear it for a while, number one, you never wash them. They start softening, and they start kind of contouring to your body, right, and they just look legit, right. Those fucking pieces of shit you're wearing right now, right?
Yeah.
It's clean.
Levi's.
They're a good brand.
Yeah.
Right, but
Levi's are forever.
But do you wash them?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No.
You say Levi's? Yeah, they're forever. That's like
But there's no
evergreen to me.
stain on them.
It's
They're-
so standardized, though. What I like about Levi's, okay, your cut, your number. You go to Macy's or anywhere. It's
You go
gonna
to
be fun.
Macy's?
Dude, I'll go to JCPenney's, dude.
You go to JC Penney?
They
Bro.
have that still?
Don't bro me after
No.
JC Penney, bro.
I go to
Here's-
JCPenney.
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just people don't know brands. Like, you can find some pretty cool shit. It's almost like a thrift store elevated. Because a thrift store, you have to find a cool thing. JCPenney, they just print so much shit that if you don't care that it's JCPenney, you could find some dope shit. Can you really tell the difference?
I can.
A $200 white tee.
I can.
And a High Sierra.
Bingo.
White. You can?
Tell us.
Well, he can tell the difference between like when something is distressed, say for instance, when it's an intentional distressing or if it's a natural distressing. For example, he bought these Chucks from Italy that had been worn by someone for 3 years and he spent $600 on them.
Okay.
And so,
Oh, my
but
rant.
when you look at the shoe, and then I bought into this idea because he sold it to me. When I looked at the shoe, I was like, oh my God, Luigi has been wearing this.
Yeah, Luigi's been,
For
Luigi
three
was-
fucking
Does it have
years.
a Polaroid of Luigi in them?
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah. That's probably how I got my foot fungi.
it's like sponsoring a child. Like, this is Luigi. He's been wearing your shoes for
Yeah.
the last 5
But
years.
if it's obviously distress and on like, let's say Foot Locker, he's going to be like, no, that was distress in the factory and I'm not down with that.
yeah.
Whoa.
Like APC, which is it's a clothing company, a store, and they have raw denim as well. They used to take their raw denim and pay people to wear them, and a year later they would return them, and then they would sell the raw denim. And I would buy those. The problem, ask Kevin Christie,
Is that a real person or a mannequin?
that's a real human.
That's a real person? Or is that how advanced mannequin technology is getting where
yeah.
they're a
Those aren't
hybrid?
it.
It's not
Say, yeah, pre-worn APCs sold. I don't know, something like that. Those aren't it.
Yo, I have a Shark Tank idea. It's like a Boston Dynamics robot that wears raw denim.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It
yeah.
goes to like fake indie concerts.
Yeah. Coachella. It's got to go to Coachella because of the dirt.
Yo, you have to give it a list of all the things that you would do so
Yeah.
that it's distressed exactly to your liking.
Right. I would, because that's really
So,
good.
so there's a Boston Dynamics robot at Coffee Bean. Just getting a friend for lunch.
But that one's for Nick Youssef.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So for me, I think denim really absorbs farts.
Yeah.
You know, the smell of denim and fart is a very distinct, very, it's something that I can recognize very clearly. I think he wants his denim farted on. I don't think you want a robot.
Well, that's what the robot
can't
does.
Fart. No,
The robot can-
can't
you have a
fart.
They're trying to work the kinks out. It's hard to get the human fart technology. Like AI hasn't reached that point because it'll do Pennzoil and stuff. But that's like we don't do that.
Yeah. They'll get there, though.
What about
Yeah.
the ball sweat? Isn't that important for raw denim?
We'll figure that out, man.
Yeah, Elon.
Him and I are doing this.
Elon will figure it out.
Yeah.
How great would it be if we actually went on Shark Tank and there's the music and we're like, raw denim. You want it to be broken in. But humans have to eat and have families.
Yeah.
Robots don't have that obligation.
Yeah. We would do that with shirts, too. Like rock tees. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll force them to go to, like, Def Leppard concerts, and the raw denim. We could do both, the upper body as well.
Yeah, and you'll know it's ready
Yeah.
when the AI becomes so much that it can like slam other people. Like their earlier stuff was better. Like,
Yeah.
name me one song from that band. Like, oh my God, this robot's so pretentious. It's ready for you to wear.
Yeah. So does your girlfriend look at your clothes and like it? Oh,
Yeah,
you should
it's,
see
it's not an issue.
You should see his place too. Oh my God. It's like
You got a loft?
Here's the thing.
No, shut up. Let me
damn it.
fucking finish.
All right.
All right. You walk into his house and you go, how long you been in that house?
Like 3 years.
Right.
House.
It's like, did you just move in here?
This is after I paid a decorator, so I feel so bad.
It's so bland and so just almost like a serial killer lives there.
Well,
Like somebody kills people in this that lives here. Yeah.
So, like, studies actually show that, like, a home is where you're not supposed to have bright colors and big, bold art. It's supposed to be a place of rest and relaxation.
Yeah.
So
I feel so
think,
relaxed.
like,
It's like a,
Look at this place. I feel so relaxed.
yours like a
Like-
Chili's. You just have all this shit. You slap anything against the wall.
Yeah.
so I kind of understand, like, I living with him is just an explosion of color everywhere I go. So I think I'm always in a state of anxiety looking at, like, my bedroom walls. But I think that you're onto something.
It's an expression
The
of who I
plainer,
am.
the better.
No, that's who he is.
Yeah, I'm
Plain. He's plain.
I'm minimalist, like
All right, that's a good term.
kind of.
Yeah.
I care more about ideas and like comedy and
Whoa.
working on a video. No. I'm not slamming.
Yeah, you are
I
slamming
think-
me.
No.
Yeah, what
No,
you're
no,
saying
no,
to me right now is no. Shut the fuck
No.
up.
I
care
no,
about-
yeah, let me
I care
finish.
about
what you're-
writing
This is what
jokes.
you're saying to me right now. That my expression is being filtered through my house. Right, but I don't do it through my comedy.
No.
And what you're saying is that no, this is what you're saying. Shut the fuck up, dude. This is what you're saying. You're saying, well, Bobby, I'm more prolific.
No.
Right, and I'm more dynamic.
No.
You know what I mean, and I'm opening the envelope so that I'm channeling it the right way. Is that what you're saying?
No, I think this fuels you. This fuels your creativity. Like the stuff you have on the walls, fashion, that makes you you, and that fuels your comedy. For me, that feels like time. I'm just like, oh, I just want to get to this thing. Like this seems not important to me. For me. And I don't have an eye for it. Like I don't know what to put on the wall.
You do.
I had to hire a girl to.
You have the eye. Can I
don't,
tell you
though.
why you do?
Why?
Because you have specific tastes in music.
Uh-huh.
Right? If you were a guy like my dad, who's never heard, you could literally play, he's dead now, but you could literally play the most popular song, like, let's say, Let It Be.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows what Let It Be is. I mean, you play it in front of, like, you know, an autistic 5-year-old girl.
Knows
She
it.
goes, that's the Beatles, right? Or whatever. Or I heard that song before, right? My dad would not know. He just doesn't know music, right? You do. You're not only, you have a specific style that you like.
Yeah.
You like electronica,
Yeah.
right? You like synth shit, but very specific too. Like sometimes at the store you'll go, oh, that's I know that's Marky Moon or whatever.
Marky
I don't know.
Moon.
I love Marky Moon.
That's
Marky Moon?
That's Marky Moon. You
I
know
knew
what I mean?
when he was Danny Pluto.
Yeah, that's LMX.
Yeah.
That's LMX 3000. And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, oh yeah, he's great at alt synth. You know what I mean? Dark,
Talking about
dark
classics.
wave.
Like I like classics. They're an electronica band, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. They came right, or that guy.
Yeah,
comes.
they come to the store.
That's
the
one
beauty
thing.
of the
So
store.
why can't your fucking place look like a retro kind of like cool electronica store?
I don't know. My brain doesn't work that way. It's sort of like you're a creative guy, but you do stand up. Like that's your genius zone. Like you like music, but you can't play it, right?
You can.
I can.
Oh yeah, you play piano. Fuck.
I can pick up any instrument and do a little. Okay. My point. Here's another thing, right? I do your podcast up in your house. Right?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
that, what's that other guy's name?
Ali.
Ali's great. I love him.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like you get uncomfortable when I bring up weird things.
Yeah, because I don't know. We just grew up different, you know.
I know, but still.
And I've had to break. I've made progress, but it's been because you're raised a certain way and to be conservative, and like even doing stand up is something that you're not like. I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing technically.
Yeah, but your stand-up is the most fucked up things I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, like the Nike shoe with the guy in the
Yeah.
wheelchair. It's like really weird.
Well, the stage is kind of this safe space for some reason. Like mentally, once I'm on stage,
Yeah.
no thought is too depraved. Or if you do the work logic-wise,
Yeah.
I can get away with these thoughts. I always felt like I've had a little like Holden Caulfield syndrome, but I'm good at conforming. So I wouldn't read. I don't read as someone who thinks this way or thinks that some things are bullshit because I can be very proper and
Well, yeah.
It's just like you're good at like, I think you're a code switcher.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're an engineer.
But you're someone
yeah.
who's just had to do that probably.
Yeah, your whole life. That's sort of the
Especially if
way.
you're raised conservative. Like I totally understand that.
I had to get A's and B's and
Yeah.
there was a way to kind of
I ran into, I'm not going to say who, but I ran into one of your ex-girlfriends at the Improv. And I literally wanted to go, seriously, what was it like fucking Fahim? I can only imagine,
why don't I
right?
show you, Bobby? Cameras off.
I can always imagine, it's like a very proper, like
I say T minus.
you say T.
I go mission control.
Yeah,
There's
mission-
certain days. There's
yeah,
a window. The
yeah.
weather's right.
Yeah. If you can't get hard, Houston, we have a problem.
Then we have a problem.
Wait, no, I knew a guy who broke up with his girl, and had only been dating a couple months because she would ask to schedule sex. She would be like, "Can we?" He as he grew frustrated, and she would sense his frustration. She would be like, "What about next Saturday at this time? Does that work for you?"
That you schedule, right?
No.
Come on.
But I will say the difference between guys and girls. I'm even doing a bit about this, like how women just like sex to organically happen, like a magic trick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want it to know. It just happened. Like they don't want to know that it's gonna happen. Whereas with a guy, you could schedule sex 3 years from now, and you'd be like, yeah, I'm
I'll
down.
be there.
It's already in my iCal.
You don't even have to put it in your cal. You know it.
Yeah, and they go, "Are you sure? 3 years is a long time from
Yeah.
now. What about your emotional state?" No, I want to. I'll be ready to fuck.
Yeah.
I think yes, in theory, the whole let's happen. It's nice to think that it's going to organically happen, but that's for me. I have to pretend like I want it to organically happen because I got to put a Brillo pad down there. Like there's a lot of prep
prep.
involved. Yeah, it's like pluck
gotta put a
nipple
what?
hairs, Brillo pad.
Babe, I've seen hairs sticking out your nipples.
Exactly because we've been together a long
Oh, okay.
time,
And it's like,
and I don't need to do the prep anymore, do I?
I love it.
It's so good.
It's something to do. You
Also,
count.
the prep that girls think they need to do is for them. More, like the guy.
No.
it
It's
could
for
be-
him because I could Fahim. He will do this. What the hell? Like in the middle. What the fuck is that?
Like you're at a
The point of
5-star
the nipple
restaurant.
hair.
Yeah.
You're like, this garnish is in the wrong place.
Yeah, you got to see a dermatologist. Like I'll like say stuff like, "We'll make an appointment."
Romantic.
Yeah. So you don't schedule.
I don't schedule.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. What are you so,
So
mad
how-
about?
no,
Why
I'm
do
not
you
mad.
get-
I'm not mad.
Please don't get angry.
No, I'm not. How long ago was it? I'm curious.
What?
When did you see her?
Bump into her.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. When you date a girl, and obviously, you take her, she sees you go up at the Comedy Store, Improv, Laugh Factory, you date her for a couple of years, say for instance. What are your thoughts when after you break up, you see him still coming around? Like, is that?
I hate
like
that.
Oh, it's the
Because it's your
worst.
place of work, right? It's your place of.
I'm a big proponent of not mixing worlds.
Yeah.
Whenever I date someone, obviously I want it to work out.
Yeah.
But I take solace in knowing that if it doesn't work out, it's like eternal sunshine. I don't have to see or think about them. They're not in my life visually, and I have to think about it mentally. So that's why I never dated comics and stuff.
Yeah, but what if like I see what she's saying? Like you're doing, you break up with a girl, and then you're at the Comedy Store, and she's in the audience.
Like once every
No, like all the
year.
time.
Like,
That would fucking suck. That's almost like,
I wouldn't go up.
oh, you wouldn't?
I would ban her from the room.
Oh,
No, I'm not kidding you. I would go
to
to Emily and go, Listen, you have to ban her.
I have another question, a follow-up question.
But
What
I have
if
something else. That
She
would
has
add.
sort of made friends with your friends, and her excuse is, well, I'm friends with this open micer and this open micer, and that's why I'm here hanging
Oh my
out.
God, that is nails on a chalkboard. That's my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
To infiltrate
Yeah.
your life and just become friends with all your other friends and
yeah.
doesn't have their own and just sort of like leeches on you. Like I'd be like,
Yeah.
I need her to have her own life.
Yeah.
Hi, good to see you here, Fahim. I didn't know you were going up tonight.
Oh, really? That's weird because this has happened maybe like 10 times.
My
did
name
you-
is on the fucking marquee.
Yeah, you don't look at the IG lineups for the.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend that after we broke up, it was a bad breakup. I treated her poorly. But a month later, I was talking to my agent, and my agent was like, "Yeah, we hired her." And I go, "What?"
Huh?
Yeah, she's an accountant. And so for a year, she was looking at my checks.
Oh.
Right? And that felt so weird.
She's writing notes like maybe it'll be bigger next time.
yeah. Why are they taking 40% out of my? Yeah. But so then one day I went over there just to visit her, and just to clear things up. I don't know why I did that, but and I missed her. I mean, she was a good girl, but it was still weird. What I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, don't do that. I had this other girl that I broke her heart. I always break people's heart.
You
and,
do.
That's your MO.
He does.
And then she started dating another comic, and he started hating me. Right? And so I remember one time I was at the Improv sitting there, like having a Coke or whatever, and they both came in, like gave me stink eye. And I was just like, okay, you want a war.
That's the and third question I have
Mm-hmm.
is if you're really into a girl, say for instance, but you find out that she has previously dated not a comedy friend of yours, but a comedy acquaintance. What are the rules?
There are no rules. It's just preference. If it's pretty close to my circle, I don't like that. Yeah. If it's a satellite, you still got to evaluate it. It is weird though when a girl is into one genre, like all she dates is skaters, or all she dates, or all she dates is comedians,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
all she dates is musicians. That's like I'm like an Asian
It's
chick
a
or
fetish
something. It's a
stuff.
The
fetish.
Yeah.
Then like it's not even about me. She just sees a silhouette with a microphone.
Yeah.
You know?
I see what you're
So
saying.
there was a girl that I don't know if I probably talked about this, but there was a girl that like any girl that fucks me from a comedy club, right, has fucked everyone else. Basically, is essentially what I want to say. Like,
What?
yeah, so I met this girl. She was in the parking lot at the store. I pull up, and she's she's a beautiful girl. And she comes up to me. She goes, "I'm just a huge fan." I go, "Oh, thank you." Because when there was a hot chick, I do an Asian accent. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. And she goes, she does this. She goes, "I live in Bakersfield, But then I have problems with my car. Something's going on with my car. Like, just
Oh,
making,
that scam?
yeah, that's scam. Right, that's
That
scam.
good
The
old
gas
scam.
station.
So I
Gas
go.
station scam, babe.
I go. Oh. Right. You go,
English is tough for me. But
yeah. And she goes, "Is there any way I just can spend the night?" Right? I go, yeah. You're right. So she,
you broke a board for some reason?
Yeah. I put a gi on. right. So she comes over to my house and we're sitting there watching TV in the condo.
blue couch.
The blue couch. And we hook up, and then obviously 3 days later, a comic calls me, and he basically goes, "Are you with that girl?" I go, "How do you know?" And he goes, "Oh, everyone's fucked her."
Oh.
And now my heart broke.
It's like the usual suspects, just the coffee mug drop. Like,
Yeah.
You're piecing it all
But here's
together.
why it's heartbreaking. Years later, Russell Peters comes up to me,
Oh yeah.
and he goes, "Hey, you know this girl?" I go, "Yeah." And I go, "Yeah, she fucked me and everyone." And he's like, "She never mentioned you." She admitted to every single person that she had fucked, except for me. She denies me.
Wow.
No. For a week I did, but she's like, "No, gross."
Oh, that's like not making a festival lineup. You go, why am I not on the poster?
Yeah.
Why is my font so small?
Yeah, it felt like wasn't invited to New Faces again. You know what I mean? Like, again? You know what I mean? Like, it felt like like not being picked for the team. You know what I mean? It was like really hurtful.
Yeah, that is hurtful.
But that happened to me many times. And another thing was a girl in Dallas. She was a waitress at the Addison Improv. Nice girl. But Pablo Francisco came up to me and said, "Oh yeah, I hooked up with that girl." She, "Me too." He said, "No, she never mentioned you." This happened twice. Yeah, maybe I'm like, I don't know. Am I ugly? What is it?
No.
No, tell me what it is.
No, it's
Let's
not.
be real though.
Okay.
I can
I'll be
handle
real.
it. I can
I
handle
think that these girls were probably raised with a certain idea of what they think an attractive man is, and they haven't elevated to appreciating how hot Asian men are.
I equate it to. I think I'm
But
like
also-
ordering bone marrow at a
Or
restaurant.
shark fin soup. Or you gotta try it. That's pretty good.
I'm sharp.
don't get-
I'm sharp in soup.
You're shark fin soup.
That's really fun. That's really funny.
don't give me those looks. That's good. Try it.
Yeah.
But also, it's like my most proudest badges of honor
Yeah.
is when I fuck uggos.
Yeah.
Like fucking uggos
Thanks,
is
babe.
like
Fuck.
Shark fin soup.
no,
Shark fin-
no,
yeah.
you're hot compared to some uggos I've been with.
Thank
No,
you.
I will say I think when girls get older, or just people in general, when you're younger, you adhere to these traditional standards of beauty.
Yeah.
And then as you get older, you kind of become more in tune with what you like.
Yeah.
Like I've been with girls and they're like, I like guys with big noses or something.
Oh my God. I have a friend who just sends me pictures of dudes with big noses all day.
But then I
All
feel like a
day.
fetish again, you know? It's like, it's nice.
Everything's a
But
fetish.
you know why it
That's
is
true.
for her? So her thing is when a guy goes down on her and he has
It's like a dildo.
yes, so it touches
An inadvertent dildo, like he doesn't even want to, but
It's-
by nature.
it's basically like when you're down on the lips, your nose is touching the clit.
That's even more hurtful. Like it's just mechanic. It's not even like, I think it's visually stunning. It's just your big schnoz stimulates my clit.
It kind of kills two birds with one stone. So your face is very effective at cunnilingus.
Okay.
So it's almost like evolutionary. Like,
Yeah.
like the Afghan developed a larger nose to stimulate the clitoris.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you smell better or?
What? What do you mean?
Do you,
Like I have superpowers?
yeah.
Like I'm an X-Men, like I'm Wolverine?
Yeah, do you think you smell more than I do?
I for
Yeah,
sure
you guys
do.
get
I
bigger
do.
noses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Because every white person with a button nose was like adjusting their
Right.
mask, and mine was fucking anchored on there the whole
too.
pandemic. Like I had one mask the whole pandemic.
Dude,
Just it didn't budge.
mine was like hermetically sealed. It was fucking airtight on
Yeah.
my face.
Yeah.
But like Neil Brennan was adjusting his at every show.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
mine is just
Yeah. Mine
hanging on for dear life.
Mine would just slip off my face. Yeah, I have just no anchor. So that's what you're saying. You have an anchor.
I have a good anchor.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. Yeah.
I'm waiting for the next pandemic. Just that's my time.
Yeah. Hello, Athletic Greens. Athletic Greens is my favorite. Go ahead, babe.
You guys, this is how I get my day started. Every single day, I get 1 scoop of athletic greens.
I did too.
I put it in cold water. I don't even mix it with anything else because I love the taste of it. I get my little matcha stirrer, and that is exactly how I start my day. I feel really good when it hits my body. What do you think?
So what is it? People ask, what is it? I always go, well, you don't know?
It's 75
I'll tell you what it
high
is.
quality. Oh, you want me or you?
You go ahead. Khalyla's going to tell you what it is.
You guys, it's 75 high quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help start your day right.
Oh yeah, adaptogens. I love that.
I don't have enough adaptogens in my body. I always said that.
How many do you have right now? You think
14.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. This special blend of ingredients support your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging. All the things.
And what I love about it is that it's keto, paleo, vegan, dairy-free, or gluten-free, and it contains less than 1 gram of sugar.
Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/belly. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/belly to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp. You guys, I'm burned out a lot of times in my life. You know what I mean? I work too much. I don't take time enough for myself. I feel burned out. But you know what? That's why I need BetterHelp. So I can, unload and, deal and talk and discover and discard.
BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you, Bobby, to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life. You guys, therapy has been an invaluable thing for Bobby and I and everyone here at TigerBelly. We recommend you do the same. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to, and that's me most of the time.
Yeah, and guess what?
What?
It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. Oh. And you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours.
And they have a really cool journal feature if that's what you're into.
It's great.
Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/belly. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/belly.
I wish I could foresee pandemics back then. Before, didn't you do like I had these dreams out of a time machine, and like 2 years before the pandemic, just come up with a business that would have been just,
Zoom.
like create Zoom. That's cool. Yeah, create Zoom, or just even like medical supplies that they were like lacking, like ventilators. But like if I had a time machine, I would like 5 years, like I would travel 5 years from now and whisper to my old self, build ventilators. But then I wouldn't know, like, you know what I mean?
What to do with them?
Yeah.
I had this joke. I was like, man, can you guys, when you think about it, Michael Jackson was just so ahead of his time. He was ahead of everybody else. He was wearing masks before all of us. He was fucking kids before Epstein. Just like really ahead of
Yeah, he was ahead of his time. Yeah.
He kind of was, right? Because you would see Michael with the mask and you'd be like, oh, what a weirdo. Or that was so strange.
Yeah.
Visually, remember?
But did he wear the mask because he didn't want to get sick?
I don't know. I wonder if part of it was like a way to disguise the plastic surgery on the nose. I wonder if it's that or part of it was germs too. But he popularized the mask, but it was so strange. But now it's normalized. After this, some people still travel with a mask on and it's not weird.
Oh, yeah. Do you think
Everywhere,
Yeah. Do you think, honestly, because obviously he started looking very bizarre.
Yeah.
Do you think after each surgery, he literally looked in the mirror and went, that's it.
That's a good point.
It's getting better.
I'm curious. I like to ask this question.
Yeah.
What era Michael Jackson do you believe he was perfect and should have stopped?
Off the wall.
I think so too.
In terms of look.
In look.
He looked black there.
I will go as far as Thriller. I think Thriller Mike is still pretty good.
Bordering, but it's still bordering on the middle. You're right. I would pass that. Like if that was my husband, I'd be like, this is it.
Enough's enough.
Here's
Enough's
too.
enough. You're not going to go, you know what I mean?
I think we've progressed so far as society in accepting all forms of racial beauty that off the wall Mike probably would have been acceptable and he would have felt more comfortable in his skin in 2022. Thriller Mike in the 90s or 80s,
Yeah.
that is appropriate for that period, I would say.
Oh, here we go. So
Is 83 Thriller Mike?
no, Yeah, I think 83 is filler. I think 79 is off the
I
wall.
like 79 Mike actually.
79.
Yeah, that's off the wall. That's what I'm saying.
But I mean 77 Mike is good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 77 is great. Yeah.
91 is already too far.
91 is crazy. Yeah. 95 though is getting to fun.
When do you think
2002?
people like tweaked or like twigged on what's going on? Do you think they saw bad and they're like, what's going on here? Or not?
No, because because look at the it's like a slow burn, right? You just kind of go over the years. It just slowly happens.
How he'd have looked, kind of like Cosby.
Cosby and George Clooney a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think that's not the way he would look.
I don't think so.
There's no way.
Well, we don't know.
He would be
never know.
completely invisible. I think, in my head,
No, if he hadn't
like
had gotten to
translucent
work.
almost, right? Yeah.
He's like, I'm there. My final form. I'm Casper. Thanks, Doc. You nailed it.
You nailed it.
You just put a picture of Casper.
I'm ethereal.
I'm ethereal. I'm energy now.
Hear it all over the house.
I'm pure energy
I'm
now.
pure energy.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll never die.
Yeah. Like you watch his music videos, he says there's no one on screen. And it's just like a, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like a flare or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Poor Mike, though.
I just heard some audio of him. And it was really sad. I think he might have been in his 20s and
Yeah.
telling somebody, I don't know who he was saying it to, basically saying like, I've never been with a woman. I've never been in a relationship. This is when he was obsessed, after he was obsessed with Diana Ross, apparently. He was wildly obsessed with her for a long time. But after that, he was asking either his management team, like, how can this happen for me? How can we make this happen for me? I want to be with somebody.
If I was Jermaine Jackson,
so sad.
I would have just went to the family. I'm taking Mike on a world tour, but not music. No, I would just like a pussy tour.
Here's the crazy
That's what I would-
dichotomy, though. Like, because of his upbringing and the way he was raised, he was deficient in this area, and he never got to progress. But his fame and stardom was so huge and exponential that when he was with a girl, acting the way he does, if he wasn't famous, every girl would be like, peace. But it's fucking Michael Jackson. So if even it's like, you want to have popcorn or we could play video games with like a supermodel.
Yeah.
They'd be like, yeah, whatever, Mike. Because his talent is that great.
Yeah.
But if he worked at Best Buy or something, it was like, you want to play N64?
Nah.
It'd
No
be-
way.
Yeah.
There's no
But
way.
he was totally in like Arrested Development. Like I'm not trying to defend the pedophilia, but like I
We don't know.
really think
Alleged. We don't.
alleged
I don't know. What do you feel?
pedophilia.
What do you feel?
But I
I
think
don't
that he
know.
was.
You don't know?
Yeah. I mean, any way you slice
Your
it,
gut. What did your gut say? Because this is where he doesn't like to. He doesn't like to put his.
to plant a flag.
Yeah. He doesn't like doing this. So I want to make him plant a flag.
Here's what I will say.
No. Hold on. What do you know? What the fuck? Sorry,
Yeah,
babe.
go ahead.
Something.
No.
Yeah, some stuff.
Oh, okay, good. That's and that's a flag.
Because let me paint this.
Yeah,
let
that's
me
a flag.
paint this picture. This is
Yeah.
a testament again to Michael's talent, where there was these allegations of the kids and stuff, and people would be like, "Look, man, he didn't have a childhood." Just that people would even say that as a defense. Imagine he can't sing or dance, and the same facts are there.
Yeah.
It's just some neighborhood guy that you hear about maybe touching kids.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Look, that guy never had a childhood."
Yeah.
So they'd be like, "Let's kill him."
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
hang him. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, talent and all that stuff. Yeah, it's really fucked up psychological. I don't
he
know.
was kept in a childlike state because everyone did everything
But
for
still,
him.
that's
right?
that's still no excuse.
It's not an excuse. No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'm not saying that, but it's for me. It's easy to wrap my head around why someone would then want the company of children because they themselves feel like children. It's fucked up, of course, but then there's a very clear understanding of why something like that would happen to a guy like him.
We understand why. It's like the Uvalde shooter. He had problems mentally, right? But it's not okay, and he should go to prison for life.
What if they evaluate him? They're like, he actually checks out. He was
Good
totally
damn.
fine. He passed all the tests and was totally a normal guy. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate what he did, but
Yeah, but like Cosby, there's no excuse there. Cosby is just like bad. I don't know what the fuck, man. It's terrible. Is it uncomfortable now, guys? Like
No,
everyone's-
not at all.
Everyone's weird right now. What the fuck? You planted a flag. Everything's fine. You know what I mean?
I planted my flag.
Yeah.
did you like Michael growing up? Because he was my entry point to like music and dancing. I loved him, man.
There's no way to not. I mean, here's the magical thing about his music is if it's playing in a mall, you'll dance.
Yeah.
I mean, you walk, you can just see it. You know what I mean? Like Beat It comes on, and I was like, even now, Beat It comes on. I'm in an escalator. Oh, and I'll okay. Oh fuck.
You'll start knife fighting a guy in the, in the parking structure.
Yeah. I mean, it's Thriller. I think is just in terms of a pop album.
Oh yeah.
It's so flawless. I mean, it's got 3 songs on that album that if you play it in some tribe in the Amazonia, like people that don't have television or a radio, they would not. That beat it. You know what I mean? They would know what it is. That's crazy,
Thriller.
right? Yeah. There's certain people like that. Like if you show a photo of Arnold Schwarzenegger in some in Mongolia, you know what I mean?
Or the jungle where they film Predator. They'd be like, oh yeah, my dad worked with him.
Yeah.
He was Grip.
Yeah, they would know. That's what Thriller was. Thriller is that kind of album. It just reaches everyone.
Yeah.
And
There will not, you think there'll be anything like that ever again? Just
no.
everything is so fractured and segmented that, because before there was only a few channels and there was radio, so you could have something as bright as Michael.
Yeah.
Is Harry
this
Styles
whole-
the closest thing?
I
Yeah.
think
Or-
Harry Styles, like true, like big stars.
Yeah.
Hardly, yeah. Harry Styles.
no,
Styles.
not even close.
But then
He's not close to the Beatles. He's not even remotely close to Thriller. I mean,
Ooh, I want to know your thoughts on everybody turning on Justin Timberlake.
Oh, here's my theory on Justin Timberlake.
what happened? Tell me. I don't know
Okay.
what's going on.
No, I just think
Tell me what happened.
So in short, he's very beloved. NSYNC did a solo thing. Everyone's just always rallied behind Justin Timberlake. But as of lately, I think the general feeling is that we hate this guy.
Okay, my theory, I think he took too much time off. He was on top. He was the biggest guy and R&B artist, like he was the dude. And then he took some time off. And then Bruno Mars came in. And then Bruno Mars kind of dethroned him as the R&B song and dance guy. And then I think he tried to come back with Man of the Woods or something, and it wasn't as big as where he was before he took the time off.
Right.
And so he's been playing from behind. He had the Trolls soundtrack song or whatever, but that's like one song and it's from Trolls.
But I literally do not know a single song.
Yes, you do. Cry Me a River, baby.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that song. I swear to God.
We just want
Just
to rock
sing it to
your
me.
body.
Rock
with
your
the beat,
body.
baby.
I don't know.
Dance with me.
Never heard it.
He ruined Janet Jackson's career.
I know who he is. If I saw Justin Timberlake at a Starbucks, I'd be like, oh, that's Justin
You'd be like, Joey
Timberlake.
Fatone?
Yeah. But I literally don't know. I mean, it doesn't register. It's like, Gene's friend Adam, who Maroon 5, you would have to go, oh, that's a Maroon 5 song. And I'd be like, oh, okay. I think I heard that in a mall somewhere, right? But it doesn't register me as something that's either something that I like. It's like, I was shooting this short film and we were at some guy's warehouse. And this guy downtown, he must have in the 70s just been had his own rock club or whatever, because he had vintage Roxy music. I mean, there's just certain things that I gravitate to. And even Harry Styles, I know, I like him. I think he's a talented guy. But Justin Timberlake or some of these other people, it doesn't register me
I think
in
it's
my
too
head as
pop
good.
For you. It's too pop.
It's not good to me. Yeah, so I don't memorize it or I don't know anything about it. And they're nowhere near, a Thriller or the White Album. This is not even close. You'll never, not only is that fractured, have you noticed this whole planet now, especially this country, is so fractured, and there are things happening that it's just. I honestly think something's gonna happen that's gonna. You don't think?
Like
But
aliens have to invade for us to rally behind something again.
That's Independence Day. That's exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in Independence Day, what happened?
aliens.
The Israel and the Palestinian. Remember the military? They're planning together. There was that little cut scene.
What if the aliens come and they choose sides?
Yeah, that's the Jews' land. I mean,
Like we've been following,
We've
from,
been
afar.
following from afar.
Finally, we're
Yeah,
intervening.
Yeah.
It's like Lord of the Rings, where the cavalry comes and just saves the day.
Yeah. Right. So what's the point?
It's interesting. The biggest protests happen in the place where we don't need the support. Like it's a slam dunk here. Like the way it's going to swing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
it needs
need
to be
that in
other-
the places that it's
other
kind of 50-50.
Yeah.
Bobby and I got stuck in the middle of an interesting protest the other day. Can I show it to you, Fahim?
Yeah.
Gil, did I send it to you? Will you play that? It's on your phone.
Sure. Give me a second. Find it. Was that in the group text?
It's to you and Stella.
Got it.
I don't think Fahim, if he saw what we saw,
Yeah.
he would have literally sped up. I don't know.
Well, let's have him be the judge.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
we have video of it.
1 second, let me pull it up.
Yeah. Here we go.
The dog's always been naked, Jules. And then you list your clinics that are
Volume
still and still
upscale.
offering
What is the cause? I feel like it's less about the cause and more like let's just get naked.
They had a police escort.
Yeah, this is like against peanut allergies. They just want to get naked.
Here,
There's
here,
audio.
Lens is here.
There's audio.
Here.
Look at this dick, dude. That guy.
Bobby's talking about
It's insane, man.
Very difficult day. Even the most
What is the cause?
anticipation
Your
can't
thoughts,
prepare
Bobby?
us for.
We're aroused?
Am I aroused?
Turn it off now, babe. It's yeah. It was after the row.
That's their protest.
Yeah.
Is that the group?
It
that
was-
just,
it's more
we'll do
like
that
a
for
mi-
anything, though, right?
I think there were a group
Yeah.
of nudists that like
Like
really
BLM, get naked.
look for any type of moment to protest.
They're getting rid of Jules?
Get naked.
Get naked! Yeah,
Like 20% off. 20% off at Foot Locker. Let's get naked.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they look like professional nudists. Like I know when someone is getting naked for the first time publicly, you can tell where they're kind of like slouched a little bit. They're like, why am I? But these guys were like pros. They were like, here we are.
There was an old man there with a hammer dick.
Oh, I know.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, it was so big.
Do you think it was?
What are we talking big?
Like thick, like a beer can thick.
Yeah, it was beer can thick.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Like tall boy or
tall boy.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
boy? damn.
Liquid
Tall
death.
boy? Liquid death can?
Liquid death is big. Yeah,
Was it more male heavy than female
Yes.
heavy with the?
Yes,
course
it
it
was.
was.
it's of course.
It always is, right?
Yeah, but it's like I'm a nudist. You know that, right?
Yes.
What is it about you that you're not?
Upbringing.
Like if I like, okay, let's say about you and I.
You never mooned anyone before?
No.
No one's ever seen his
Wow.
ass. No one's ever seen his ass.
Yeah.
Bare ass. Oh, so let's say you and I were in Europe.
Uh-huh.
Right? We're doing something. We're shooting a movie in Europe.
Okay.
And I go, hey, Fahim, there's a beach, Normandy Beach, where they fought the war.
Uh-huh.
Remember in Sergeant
familiar.
Private Ryan, that
Normandy.
opening scene? But now it's a nudist beach.
Yeah, they reenact it naked.
Yeah. You want to go? Would you go?
No.
Well, you wouldn't go even everyone's naked.
Yeah, that's so weird for me. Like it makes my skin crawl.
Okay, here's what I...
Invite him to Korean spot.
No, this is what needs to happen. Do you want to strengthen our friendship?
Yeah.
Do you?
Sure.
Okay. The only way, because I'm going to say this, Ian Edwards, a bunch of people, Santino, everyone, they've all gone to spas with me.
Can I go to spa,
Right?
dude?
Would you go to a Korean spa with me?
It's co-ed.
My heart.
No, we're
says
going to.
yeah.
We're not going to the ghetto one that I like to go to. We're going to go to Wee Spa, which is like.
Oh, I used to
a
live
mix.
by there.
You never been there?
I was right. No, but
All
I
right.
would hear about it.
Right.
Paulie
so-
goes all the time too, right?
He goes to my shitty one. That's my favorite one. But would you go to Wee Spa with me?
Maybe. Can I think about it?
No.
It is one of those things.
But
where
what?
it's like weird.
Okay. What
What
is
are the-
it?
yeah.
What? Okay. What's the worst thing that can happen?
Play out the scenario right now, what it is.
I just don't like being naked in front of other people.
Okay, well,
You
yeah.
have to respect that.
No, I know. I respect it. I respect it,
Yeah.
right? But it's like one of those things. It's like if you're at a restaurant and if you're not allergic to a food, but you don't want to eat it because that's not my thing. You know what I mean? You got to try
It
it.
sounds dumb, but it's like jumping off a cliff for me. or
Yeah, no,
something.
that's a really weird thing. Like I feel the same way oftentimes. Like even for you going to the spa and being naked is a very comfortable thing. I go to Wee Spa and I'm not comfortable with full nudity. Can you believe that?
You can't believe it.
Yes, I'm not
can't.
comfortable.
But you do it. But you do
I
it.
do it, but I walk around with my boobs like this and
Yeah.
a little towel underneath, and I'm not as comfortable as the other ladies.
Yeah, but can I just? I want to know why though. What is the fundamental reason? Because it's like
It feels like a secret for like it feels private and then
your
when-
dick is a secret.
a little bit. Yeah, it's a secret.
Okay,
Yo, that's kind of cool.
That's
Mystery,
cool.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
Yeah,
It's like the Riddler down there.
I
a ri-
like
a riddle.
having a piece that nobody knows.
Oh, we
or-
know.
I don't mean in
I
that
know.
regard, but like
Yeah. No, we know though.
sure.
So you're not into like sunning your genitals.
No.
Right. So if we went to Wee Spa and we got, you would. So there are. Go to the steam room and there are white dudes there that wear just shorts.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, you can
Yeah,
wear
yeah.
shorts there.
So you can do that there, right? Is that what you do?
Yeah, maybe.
Would you be uncomfortable if I was naked?
You've seen
I would get over it, like, because that's your choice. I shouldn't be.
Right.
It'd be something different, you know? That I'm not because I'm.
What
not
do you mean?
I'm
You
not
gotta
in that-
do this
No, no, no.
tonight.
What do you mean?
Go
Different
tonight.
for me. Different for me. I'm
Right.
not around a lot of naked dudes. You know.
Right. There's a lot of naked dudes there.
Yeah, that's kind of the jam.
I know that our jam, yeah. But like, but it's not sexual in nature.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Is it something that we can like? Can you get over it eventually? You think in life?
Like I show one ball, just eventually
Yeah,
over
what I'm saying.
time. It's like a '90s photo loading, just one ball, then two balls,
The shaft.
and then the shaft.
the shaft. Yeah, what I'm saying. Yeah.
and then over
I'll never
time.
touch it, and I won't even look at it.
Nice.
I will never. I'll go. You know what it's like?
That's a lie.
Yo, it's almost like some weird karate kid
wait.
experiment.
You always look at it.
Yeah, even
What-
if
what-
you're,
what
even
do
if
you
you're not
mean?
looking at it,
You
your
even say-
peripheral vision is like try to figure out what I'm looking at here.
Would I've looked at yours?
Bro, we went to We Spot. I don't know if you know the comic Andrew Lopez. We took him there
yeah,
for
I
the
love
first
Andrew.
time. And Bobby's like, everyone get naked, we're going to We Spot. I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, relax.
Wait, hang on. Everyone get naked. We're going
That's
to Weed
hilarious.
Spa.
You come out of the car just butt naked. Like here's my card.
Yeah, that
Like
kind of
Bobby's a
energy.
regular.
He's like, we're
Yeah.
getting naked, get
Yeah.
over it. Look, I won't even look at you guys. We are like, cool. We get it, and the first thing he does is like start commenting on our dick.
You're like the Don Rickles of dick.
Gilbert, why aren't
No,
you
it's not-
shaving your
no.
fucking butt?
No, it's not. It's not ripping, right?
Not ripping. It's just commenting.
It's just commenting because it's like because it's not something that I see often. It's a rare thing. It gives me that opportunity
treat.
to
This
just to
fun.
give my opinion and my point of view.
I guess
You're being so innocent here. You're like, I'm giving my Seinfeldian observation over your penises.
Yeah.
There's no malice.
Yeah, so I go nice head, or
That is
I'll
true.
say
he'll,
like
he'll compliment or just
yeah, it's all compliment. I'm not
Ooh,
ripping it
okay.
apart.
All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm curious. What are some nice features of a penis that you would like give a compliment to? Like what?
What's your type?
Yeah.
What's your type of penis?
I don't
man?
have. Look, I'll be honest with you. I didn't like yours.
I know you.
my
You said that.
God.
I did
Hold on.
not like yours.
Cut or not cut?
No. Oh, I'm uncut.
Yeah, he's on.
He's uncut, so I don't like anything about yours.
But
Right?
he also doesn't like that I don't shave. Completely.
Yeah, so for me, it was just like instead of focusing on the things that I think are disgusting, which is a lot, right? As a penis, even like, I just try to be more positive. So I was just like, maybe like,
Oh, that's right.
yeah, maybe you should try trimming. You know what I mean?
Trying to get him there on
Yeah,
his own.
trying to get
like,
it that. Yeah,
Maybe you could trim. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
they have scissors. They're pretty cheap these days.
yeah. We're sponsored by some of the hair and
Manscaped,
Manscaped and
Manscaped.
stuff. So maybe you should use their products.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
You completely shave?
I do. Yeah.
With like a Bic or just
Not he
clipper?
doesn't bick it.
Okay.
It's just a trimmer.
No, I do it.
You
no,
take it to a 1.
No, I go to
You do a
last
fade?
night I went to before I had that little break between shooting. I was shooting something, and I went to the Korean spa, the one on 6th Street. Oh, and they have these. they came out-
You start speaking in tongues.
Yeah, and I got they're just shitty dry razors. I take, you know what I mean. I go to the steam room and I take they have shaving cream, and I just shave when I sit down. And
Yeah,
do
but
that.
you have like rhino hide for skin. You would never get ingrowns, huh?
Yeah.
Because if I were to just bick it, oh my God, like the regrowth on that would be so painful.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's why I don't shave. Like a
Yeah.
lot of girls don't shave. It's because we have. It's just when it starts to grow back, you get ingrowns, the bumps. It looks like you can't tell if it's like a fucking herpes
To each
sore.
his own,
effect.
baby.
Is yours curly or is
Curly.
it okay?
No, my pubes
Yeah.
are straight.
Not that straight.
They're not.
No.
Okay.
No one's pubes are very straight unless you're straight.
What's
using a
yours?
straight-
Curly, right?
Yeah.
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 Let me ask you. Not. I don't want to see it, but do you look at your own penis in the mirror?
I mean, when I take a shower, you kind of have to.
Yeah,
like-
but do you? Are you shamed? Is there shame involved or?
no. When I'm by me, it's like part of me, and
Right, you're
like,
used to it,
I
right?
don't look at it. I'm like,
An old friend. Oh, you don't do that.
yeah, I'm not like terrified of my penis. You again, conjuring up these thoughts. Like I have underwear on just all the time.
Right.
No.
All right. So let's just try to do it one night.
So what is your
Okay.
type?
A penis?
Yeah. Cut?
Yeah. What are good features?
What are the ideal penis?
I mean, there are ones that are magnificent. You know what I mean? And that are like
Is that a
ideal.
size thing or is that a?
It's
look?
just in terms of like Pauly Shore's one is I've talked about it very big, but I don't like anything about it. I don't like the color. I don't like the way it rotates.
Wait,
I like
where
the way
does
it
What
rotates.
direction does it rotate?
It just kind of you know what I mean? Because I
Yo,
think
is it like upside down? Like,
it's like a Magic Mountain ride. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
it's got to invert.
yeah, like, oh, that looks interesting. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like you don't know how. When you see like X2 at Magic Mountain, you go, how does that work? Like, what is that gonna feel like? It's like you don't know. You ask. There's more questions than answers.
Yeah.
Right? There's more questions than answers, right?
Are
And
you more thrilled by girth or length? Or color?
I think I like, I saw a black man at the Wii Spa a month ago, and I literally went, oh, that's like the best one I've ever seen.
You tell him?
No.
He goes, "Sir,
But
I
it was
know."
like erect, but not. Like the size of it was like erect, but not, right?
Oh, I
It was laying low, but erect.
Shower.
Yeah.
Right? It was perfectly straight. There was no like the guy doesn't jerk off.
Not I.
Right? Not yours.
He doesn't
no.
have a dominant hand.
Doesn't have a
Ambidextrous.
Yeah.
He's double-handed, I think. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So he uses both.
Alternate stroking.
Alternate stroking, right? Or I probably one night. Thursday is right. Friday is left. I don't know how he does it.
Just to even it
his
out.
system, right? The color was once black,
Yeah.
right? But one solid black, whereas like mine's tricolor. We talked about it a million times, right? And he was also a handsome guy. You know
So
what I mean?
the face affects how you feel about the
She's
penis?
trying to make you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because if he looked like, I just want to be nice about it, but if he looked like Jeff Ross, right, a black Jeff Ross, it would affect the way
The scoring system.
the scoring system. Yeah.
So there's you have
There's-
a
yeah.
technical difficulty then. Like, when you judge an Olympic dive, say for instance,
Just judging the penises.
like there is a criteria for how you judge the dive before they even dive, right?
Yeah, and
There's
I try
a
not to have.
handicap. The handicap is what they look like.
And I try as a judge, I'm trying not to use that, but it's just subconscious. It's like when I see a Korean dude, there are times where I want to give him extra points because of
The race.
because of the
Yeah.
race and stuff, right? But I have to kind of detach myself from the race.
I just picture you at a Wii Spa and then walking over and putting a blue ribbon on the dick. Like you are best in show.
Or across the room at 9.7.
Yeah. But it's interesting. It just also depends on how I feel that day. Like sometimes if I'm in a bad mood, scores will be lower.
Oh.
Yeah. It affects if I.
So you're like you can be like a grumpy judge.
Yeah.
you
If I got a call saying your deal went through, you just got this, I'll go to Wii Spa and everyone gets 9.
Everyone gets blue ribbons.
Yeah. Everyone get But anyway, so we're gonna go soon.
What? Yeah.
Spa?
Yeah. We'll talk.
Will you
What do you mean we'll
report
talk? We're
back?
doing it. I promise you. I promise you, we're doing it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, good.
Or sweeten the pot. What else could you throw in there? Like a meal before?
Oh, well, that's obvious, right? So he always, Glassman sometimes, but Eric Griffin, they're always like, you want to eat?
Yeah.
Craig Condon's like that too.
Yeah.
You're my eat buddy.
Yeah. Whenever you're at the store, I
You always
get to
ask.
see- yeah.
And we always sometimes do it. But I'm going to squeeze in a wee too.
All right.
Yeah. I go, yeah, but let's compromise. I'll go where you want. Because you're also very picky.
You too, though.
No, I'm not.
Eh.
I'm always like, let's go get, what was the newest thing?
We
a hamburger. And you're like, no.
You wanted to go to Carney's, and sometimes that's a gut bomb. Like
It's
you
a
have to
gut
be in the mood for
Gut bombs.
chili fries and a burger and all that.
Right.
The Korean place you took me to was great.
Did you really like it?
It was awesome.
Sunungdan?
on Western. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the best.
Yeah, you're already famous, but there you're like extra famous.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're like Bradley Cooper in there.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to promote? We're gonna do
Oh, yeah.
unhelpful advice, but what's you promoting?
The special, I did the stand-up special at the Comedy Store called Hat Trick.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great response.
Yeah, man, I was overwhelmed because YouTube can be kind of, that's the thing when you do a special like on Netflix or something, you don't know, but you have the comment section on YouTube.
Right.
So that's like throwing yourself to the wolves. And it's been really like great, the outpouring, and people are like Venmoing money and stuff. And
That's so cool.
That's awesome. Well, you're one of the best comics in the country. I really believe that.
that's nice, thanks, man.
So that's your YouTube. So that's what I'm saying, George. See how are you verified
Yeah.
on YouTube?
Yeah.
How come I can't be?
You can. Just
But how
do
come
it.
I'm not, George?
Just have one of the people. Or,
You gotta
or your
give me the
rep.
codes and everything. I want to do a channel like this.
Wait, you haven't
you just have-
posted
you-
anything in like
I know. I don't know the
years.
codes or any of the passwords. Nothing.
You don't even codes.
We'll do it later. But anyway, so it's going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you make money through the views, no?
It's not even a money play, man.
I know it's
Like
not.
I just wanted people to be able to see it. I wanted the least amount of friction between the special and people getting to it. Because my first one was on CISO, and nobody knows what the fuck
Oh,
CISO
man.
is.
Yeah.
And no one really got to see it. Even though that one's on YouTube now because Comedy Central licensed it. But I didn't want it to be, I didn't want to sell it to like a Tubi or something. And I make a little bit of money, but no one ever sees it. Like I do fine financially.
Yeah.
I just wanted people to be able to access it super easy.
You know, it really. I just have to say this. This is just my point of view, but I really believe it. You know, there are certain gatekeepers in terms of comedy, right? And I don't want to name companies, right? But to me, and I really believe this, is you're a no-brainer. And there are certain like streaming companies that will check mark this person, this person, this person. And I'll literally go, not even remotely on the same level as Fahim Anwar. I mean, you're the type of guy that performs and Bill Burr and Mark Maron, and people will come in and watch and go, wow, that was a great bit. Or I've seen it, right? You know, people leave during mine, right? But you, people like a moth through a flame, dude. I mean, they're there. I mean, you're so highly respected. And it's like, it really makes me angry that you didn't get like an HBO or a Netflix big deal. You know what I mean? It's like, are you out of your mind? Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been everywhere. New York, LA. I know everybody. I watch. I know the vibes. I know some. It's like, what the fuck? How is this happening? It makes me so angry. It's like, who the fuck do you think you are? Right?
The suits.
Yeah, I'm just honestly, I'm fucking tired of it. It's like, are you out of your fucking mind? The people that they put on there are people that aren't even fucking funny at all. People that can't even survive in any environment.
Any environment.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, that is nice. I mean, I appreciate it.
Plant your
I'm
flag.
sorry. I just
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Not for
you can't. You can only do so much, though. You know, like at the end of the day, I get up. I'm past the store. I'm past the improv. I get to go up everywhere and do stand up. I'm like, I have that outlet artistically and everything. And you have no control over whatever the taste of the month is at Netflix or HBO.
There should be no taste of the month.
Sure.
The best people should get it.
But at least YouTube is opening it up. It's more democratic now.
That's what I like it.
And yeah, so people can vote with their views and their clicks.
Good.
There isn't this throttling of or choosing who the certain, like I'm not brown in the way they want me to be brown. I'm just funny first. And Afghan is like so down the line of what I talk about.
Not me. Well, number one.
No.
I love Afghan.
Yeah.
Never Afghan.
Afghan.
Anyway, go. I'm sorry. I vented because it's just
I
like,
appreciate it.
That's
Well,
not
because
even-
you took me on the road and stuff, so you've seen me, you've seen the journey.
not just
and-
you. Here's what I have. Okay. I can look at you. I look at the crowd response, right? I look at the amount of spots you get, and I look at other people, very open. I want to laugh, and I go, not even in the same dimension as Fahim Anwar, and yet they get it, right? They get the stuff, and I just don't understand why. So anyway,
Unhelpful Advice with Fahim.
Hey guys, my name is Gabe. I'm 26 years old and I live in Tucson, Arizona. I have a real problem. I haven't been able to talk to anyone about it due to how personal it is to my girlfriend, but I can't hold it anymore. For the past year, my girlfriend's down below has smelled worse than anything I've ever smelled before.
It's BV.
BV. It's turned me off to the point where we haven't had
Beef?
sex.
BV. We'll talk about it.
To the point where it turned me off to the point where we haven't had sex in months. The other day, her dog was kissing me, and his breath smelled exactly the same, like her cooter. I'm scared to say anything because I don't want to compare her to my dog's breath, but they really do smell exactly the same. She's pregnant with my child, but if she's doing what we are all thinking, what?
maybe it's the baby.
What do I do?
Maybe the baby smells.
Help me out. How do I approach this situation?
Do you think the dog was cheating with the girlfriend? That's why the mouth smelled like.
That sounds much.
You've been cheating with the dog.
Yeah.
Why does his breath smell like your cooter?
Yeah, and why is there peanut butter in your cooter?
Yeah.
Anyway,
how does
there's
one
other
bring up
theories.
something very sensitive?
How would you? Okay, let's say my big nose is not working, and I happen to miss the, disastrous scent that's emanating
It
from
does
my
smell.
pussy.
I'm kidding.
You want to know my
Does
idea?
not.
Yeah.
My pussy is pristine, and you know that.
I would
How
tell
would you tell me?
Like, actually do it.
Yeah,
your pussy stinks.
that's how you would say it.
Oh no,
Your pussy
your
stinks.
pussy stinks.
I would
baby.
do
No.
like a ransom note, just cut out different letters from a magazine. And then slide it under the door and be like, I don't know how they know. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
this like ransom person thinks you have a smelly pussy.
I'm trying to think
Or
of
one of those glyphs, like the Riddler did with those glyphs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's the code you have to
Yeah,
crack.
the code you have to crack. Yeah. And this is, and then like it says 6 months. Pussy stinks. Right.
It's like
And
Zodiac.
Alfred's like, you know what I mean? I figured it out. Yeah.
Just with the papers.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's not something he should figure out, but
Or how do you tell your partner, like, if you had to tell Bobby? Is there a
I've had to tell him, like,
You do it
did you
as-
wipe back to front because your dick smells like shit?
Yeah.
You go just straight for it.
Straight, yeah, but that's because I know I can tell it's a hygiene thing in that moment. I'm like, okay, there was some mechanical issue in the bathroom where I think he had a freaking lapse in judgment and he wiped the wrong direction. So I have told him before, like, hey, can you like shower up real quick? And then he doesn't take it personally. It's fine. It depends how long they've been together, but it seems like they're having a child. I would be like, hey, your pH seems like it's a little bit off. Like, what's going on? I would just be honest. There's no way to do it. I'm sorry. Like, you obviously are starting to feel disgusted, but there's a solution to that. And
Is he eating her out while she's pregnant? Can you do that?
You can totally do that.
I wouldn't do that.
Yes.
Would you do that? I wouldn't do
Yeah,
that.
why not?
What if the pussy blinked?
You see an eyeball.
Yeah.
We're just watching you the whole time.
No, it's just you know what I mean?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad. Yeah, I just wouldn't do it. Anyway,
So yeah, I think there's no really right way other than just saying like, hey, something seems a little off down there. Like, you feeling okay?
Yeah.
That's how I would say
If
it.
you approach it gently and
Yeah.
how would
like,
you
I'm
do it? How
sorry,
would you
but-
do it? Do it in an engineer way.
I'm her, Fahim.
Yeah.
What's your
Hey
name
babe,
again?
do you want to have sex?
Yeah, I totally do, and I love it. Just I don't know if you've noticed. There's just something that I've noticed. Like, it's
It's already.
I don't know. It smells a little off. Like, I don't know if
What do you
something
mean? What does it smell like?
just different than it normally does. I'm just wondering. It might be a medical thing or whatever. Like, I just want to be
I
honest
haven't
with
noticed
you.
anything myself.
Well, it's hard
hang
to
on,
smell
hang
your
on.
own cooter.
I don't smell anything.
Yeah, I do though. Like, you have allergies and stuff. You take a Sudafed or something, you might smell what I'm smelling.
Well, can you do a sniff test right now?
I'm smelling it. It's like a cartoon with the pies on the windowsill.
Yeah. That's I think that right there.
That's the way.
It's funny, right? It's kind of cute the way
Yeah.
you're doing it. But I think generally that's what the conversations will be like.
Yeah, with a lot more reassurance, I think. Just be like, babe, I think you're really hot and whatnot. Like, I really want to have sex with you. It seems like something's a little off.
But
Yeah.
if you're sad already, I would probably backtrack. So let me try it.
Okay,
right?
hang on.
Be real sad. So, hey, sweetie.
I'm just having a really bad
No,
day.
you don't know about the meat.
No, that's fine. No,
No, get sad. No.
I'm sad already, and then you're about to tell me I'm just having a really hard
But
day
then, no,
at work,
but
and I really want to
the
have
bit,
sex.
the bit is that I have to do the, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to be happy and
Okay.
then.
Okay, go ahead.
I
Go
think
ahead.
I think the
Okay.
bit's not gonna work now.
All right, go ahead.
I
want so much set
I can't do the bit because we did a rehearsal.
You know?
Can we not try it?
No, I cannot do it.
I
Can
feel-
I try?
I feel
it's
like
gonna
a-
bomb though. It's gonna
Yeah.
bomb. It's gonna
No,
bomb.
I feel like I'm
It's
a
gonna bomb.
director right now.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
like a chemistry
And
test.
I'm looking at your. I just. I don't
Bobby,
know.
thanks for coming in. I just love what you guys
Yeah,
do
but
on the
her
pod.
choice, right? Because I had choices.
Here we go. I have it.
You guys are in it. You're
Here
in
we
it.
go.
All right. Yeah.
So I just got back from the ultrasound, and our baby girl is really healthy, and she's kicking really hard. And babe, I'm feeling super horny right now.
The bit's already fucked up.
No, I'm
That
feeling
too-
super
don't
horny.
bring up the baby either.
What kind of bit? What is your bit setup?
All right, bit set up. I'm sorry.
You'd be the worst improv partner. You're like, let's start over. Don't mention the baby this time.
My intention is this, right? So just go right.
Okay.
Just basically like, hey, you want to that, right?
Babe,
It's-
okay,
I
here we
can't
go.
do it. I can't do the bit. It's not gonna fucking work.
No.
You have to try. You have
I
to
want to
try.
see it.
You
I
have
want to
to
see
try.
it. I want to see the bit.
Okay, here we go.
I want to see it.
But I know when I do it. I know when I do it, it's not gonna work, and I can't live through the fucking silence of the pain.
Okay, here we go.
I
Let's
don't
try.
need it right now.
I'll give you
I'll
a laugh.
try.
I'll give you a laugh.
I'll try.
Babe.
All right. Somebody say action.
Babe,
And action.
babe,
Yeah.
I'm feeling really horny right now.
Yeah. I wanted to mention to you that I've had some concerns.
Oh.
Yeah. The last time I went down, it's not the last time. The last 20 times I've been down there. your vaginal area, right? Is it smells really bad.
Like, what does it smell like?
It smells like an Okinawa fish market. I don't know how to like.
What
no,
the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
You're supposed to cry now. That's
My pussy smells like fish
Yeah,
to you?
Are you crying now?
Yeah, I'm crying. There's tears in my eyes.
It didn't seem. It seems angry.
It's okay.
Be more sad. Be more sad. So let's do it again.
Hold on.
Let's start from the top. I want to.
Yeah, let it crush you.
Yeah, okay, let it crush you.
Let-
Yeah,
just
that's what I
devastate
wanted
you.
for the
Okay,
bit. Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
Okay, say it. My Okinawa fish
right,
market.
back
No,
to-
no,
There.
hold on.
no, we
Back
have to
to-
start from the beginning because I
Yes.
cannot start.
Back to one. Your pussy stinks. And
What?
your- I said back to one. Your pussy stinks.
Excuse me. I know that you have the camera set up as a wide, right?
Yeah.
But for me, we have to start from the beginning of the scene.
Okay.
Okay, is that cool?
Sure.
Just for me.
Do you
all right?
want us to punch
so,
in
you know,
on your
I just want to
single,
say for me to react is to get
Yeah, okay.
Again, anyway, okay, and go ahead.
Action.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Do you want to maybe chuk a little
Yeah,
bit?
yeah. I meant to mention, like, you know, for the last couple of times, last 20 times, when I've been down there, and it's your vaginal area. It smells.
What?
Yeah, it smells like a.
What do you mean?
I'm kidding. That's what the bit.
All that setup, all that stop.
That's what I'm saying. That's what.
I see what you were saying now.
See what I'm saying? That's what.
That was the buildup.
It was an 8-minute build up to that piece of shit.
Yeah, that's like the aristocrats.
Yeah,
Just-
I know. And so that's
all
what I'm
about the
saying.
build-up.
The whole time was like we should have cut the whole thing out. But I'm just saying that was the build up. So and so I needed that turn, but you fucked it up a couple times. But that's okay. That's
You
okay.
just have too many rules.
Yeah, it's for that
So much in this
For that
scenario.
specific scenario, it was a lot. But I'm just saying that I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, guys.
Anyway, so so congratulations on the YouTube show. This person,
thanks.
that you have to be upfront and honest, right?
And gentle, but honest.
And honest. And I thought you killed it today.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we loved you.
I love you guys. Thanks for all the opportunities you gave me coming up and shit, and being able to plug the special on this means a
Of
lot.
course, we did it with Bad Friends as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because we love you and we know what you are. We know what you are.
Thanks.
God bless you.
God bless you.
And Allah bless you.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, Allah bless you.
Thank you.
What? That's your thing, right?
No, I like it.
Yeah. Allah bless you and take care.
Syukulugi mo kisalaman Fitang mong kumani ay makabulol Purong kaya madumdum na pipombola Lupo mo kaya ito'y Syukulugi mo kisalaman Fitang mong kumani ay makabulol Purong kaya madumdum na pipombola Lupo mo kaya ito'y